Hey everybody, welcome back to another YouTube video. My name is Tommy from Top Notch Media. Thank you for tuning in. So today we're going to be talking about DSLR and a mirrorless camera. So a DSLR has a mirror in the camera in the body itself, right? So the light comes in, hits the mirror, hits a optical prism and goes to the viewfinder. It gives you a live view, okay? It's a live view preview. Now mirrorless, it's in the name. There is no mirror. So basically light hits the image sensor directly and it hits basically the digital viewfinder, which you can look through the viewfinder and see a digital kind of computerized version of a live version of a DSLR, if that makes sense. So basically the light comes in, hits the image sensor, and you see a digital view of what you're taking a photo of. Okay, so now you're thinking, well, why should I use that and why should I use and why shouldn't I use a DSLR? Why shouldn't I use a mirrorless? So a DSLR is really good if you're getting into photography or you're a beginner photographer. You can, learn the fundamentals, you can learn how to use a camera. I recommend if you're going to get into photography or you're a beginner, definitely get a DSLR so you can get more of your hands-on and experience with the camera with the DSLR. Then once you start understanding photography and camera functions and you understand it, definitely move into mirrorless. I shot Nikon. This is my wife's camera. I don't use Nikon anymore. I shot Nikon for 10 years. And I got my hands on what I'm using now to film this. It's my Sony a7 IV. It's a mirrorless camera, and this is a Fuji X-T5 camera. But basically, I never went back. I never went back to DSLR. Mirrorless is the way to go, especially because if you're doing videography, I'll get to that in a second. But yeah, so definitely if you're going to be getting into photography, a DSLR is the winner. Again, if you're a professional and advanced photographer and you kind of understand, mirrorless is the way to go. So a couple things that I think that might help you understand a little bit better why and the differences. The size. So the size, as you can tell, I don't know if you can see from that angle, but the size is a lot thinner and bulkier. So the DSLRs are obviously heavier and bulkier because they have the mirror in the camera. Makes sense. Where mirrorless doesn't have the mirrorless doesn't have a mirror, so it's a lot thinner, more compact, lighter, and easier to walk around with. Okay. The only thing is I really would look into as well, depending on what you're shooting, the battery life. The battery life for a DSLR is actually more, way more efficient. So you can get way more battery life using a DSLR. And if you're using a mirrorless, the batteries aren't that great, only because there's AI technology, there's face detections, there's eye detections, and the computer in this is insane. So unfortunately, in my opinion, and talking to other photographers, that mirrorless batteries die faster than a DSLR. So you got to keep that in mind. But for videography, I highly recommend, if you're going to do video, get a mirrorless camera. I used to shoot DSLR video, but way back in the day, 5-6 years ago. I would be honest with you, I will never touch a DSLR or video ever in my life. Mirrorless cameras have the best technology when it comes to video, especially when it comes to hunting, because the hunting is going to be really helpful, especially doing videography in the future, if you get into videography. But yeah, so if you're doing video, definitely get a mirrorless camera. Do not shoot video on a DSLR. You'll thank me later. So yeah, if there's a comment below what camera you use, if you like DSLR or you like mirrorless. I hope this helps. If you have any questions, please comment below. I will try and answer your question, and I would love to hear from what camera you use and yeah, what you shoot with and what category you shoot with. Again, this is a judgment-free zone, so definitely comment anything you like, and I'll see you in the next video, guys. See you later.